Okay, so no introduction. I'm just going to get straight to the point, but still follow me on social media like Twitter, Instagram, and of course BShoot, Breakdown, Odyssey, and of course Reddit and all that stuff, just in case this channel gets shut down or shadow banned and that stuff, God forbid. Let's just jump into it real quick. Before I jump into this, because I really want to talk about this Blockbusters and possibly coming back. I know it's like a week and 1 day old, so it's like 8 days old, but still, I had to cover the living crap out of this thing. I got a credit card. I think it was Spawn Wave or Clownfish TV that talked about this. Very, very old school nostalgia part of the 90s, even people older than me. They were late 70s, 80s kids or whatever, not just 90s kids like I was when I was growing up. But it was one of the best, coolest places in the freaking world that used to exist to me, next to two other places that are no longer here on this earth, which was Circuit City and Toys R Us, and probably even other stuff like KB Toys. It was the East Coast chain. I said when I was still living upstate New York at the time, it was a real big place. Just as maybe the second, third biggest toy store chain back in the day they used to have, and video game store too, where GameStop became a thing. There's that. Just two other things I wanted to talk about real quick, because I'm not making a full video out of it, but I still wanted to touch really, really quick base my thoughts, views, and opinions on it, because there's a big thing going on in the news. First one, I know it's like 4 days old on this. And I said I was going to talk about Nintendo news anymore, but I'll just say fast thoughts, views, and opinions on it. I know there was a 10.5 minute or 11 minutes of gameplay of the freaking Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of people were losing their freaking minds off of this. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I watched like 2 minutes of it. I'm not going to do a reaction review thing on it because I know I'll get a copyright claim immediately, because that's Nintendo. They like to do that shit sometimes. It's a bitch, but sadly, they're a multi-million-billion-dollar company and they do what they want. I will say this, oh my god, the mechanics in that thing is a mega chef's kiss. As I saw the first minute, it was awesome. Character customization is going to be amazing. It's all I know about it so far. Of course, the music had me crying like a baby. I loved it. It was amazing. And on the second real fast news, real quick, not really super mega important news for me, but I thought it was really, really stupid, but at the same time, I can see why some people really, really like it, especially a lot of females. And when she mainly has like a lot of female, what's it called, female fans and female followers of people that are inspirators that really, really love this actress, a celebrity, but the bitch has been in the news for the past 5, 6 days already. And the last time I heard about this chick was like in 2019, early 2020, when she made a literal freaking candle scent out of her actual, I'm probably gonna get freaking crap for this, out of her literal hoo-ha. Her little actual literal educational wise, I'm saying, it's not saying as a pervert, her actual literal vagina. She made a candle scent out of her freaking vagina. It's insane as hell as that is. I'm talking about freaking Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm not going to get too much into that. I'm not making a video at all on that chick, but just fast thoughts, views, and opinions on it. It's a very huge waste of time. I feel bad if the dude really did get hurt. I think it had something to do with the skiing accident this dude had in Colorado or Utah. I think it was Utah. And that's a mega joke. Just like although last year I didn't really buy into the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, I'm not buying this one either. This is just bread and circus. It's a massively huge distraction for whatever's coming, in my personal opinion. But just one other small tiny thing, and hopefully he gets his $300 million plus. He sues the living crap out of that freaking bitch, because that girl's a millionaire already. She has her own freaking podcast, her freaking health lifestyle like guru thing, and then she's trying to do ASMR shit. I didn't even know that was even a thing she was doing. The bitch has so much money and fame and notoriety. She doesn't even need to have a TikTok account. That's insane. And then the last third thing I really want to talk about, I know it's real small, tiny news, but I like talking about Elon Musk news. It's funny. He got over 100 million plus followers on the dude's official Twitter account handle, so you know what? Super small little golf clap for the dude. He definitely earned it. I know he's a millionaire, billionaire himself, but he's a fun, hilarious, jokingly funny Neanderthal of a dude. I love him. Ay, ay. This guy is just top of the world. I know some people hate Elon Musk. I know he's a billionaire. He owns Tesla, he owns SpaceX, he owns Twitter, he owns so much money and power already. This guy doesn't need money more. And he had much more clout. Now he's got Twitter clout. He doesn't even need it. And dude, even though I don't worship the dude, I pray to God he's not part of evil, satanic, New World Order, secret societies like Freemasons and all that. I pray that he's not. Even though I heard something about his grandma possibly having like parts and contacts of that freaking society. Unfortunately, I really hope he's completely cut off from that, because if he is, oh, that's gonna crush me badly. But anyways, so big ups to him. So let's get into this Blockbuster news. Let's finally do it. It says Blockbuster Video teases. This is the official title here. The Yahoo Finance got a credit card due here. Yeah, teases possibly returns with a mysterious website. And I gotta credit to Clownfish TV, man. They're the ones that put me up on this besides Spawnwave. So I'll leave the link to their channel down below, to their video, because I didn't even know about this literally the other day. And this is literally right before April Fool's Day. Don't expect anything on Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going to be here at all. And there's an actual IRL wedding that one of my roommates' friend's wife is going to get married. That's cool. So I'm very, very happy to do that. So I'm not going to be here at all Saturday, Sunday. So you won't see me until probably this next week, Monday. So let's begin. It says, please be kind and rewind yourselves. Some of you Gen Z kids probably not even understand what the fuck I'm saying. Unless you were raised in the 80s or 90s, you know exactly what Blockbuster was. They should bring back Hollywood Video. I don't know why Hollywood Video didn't come back. It says, please be kind, rewind era Blockbuster store ruled in suburbia because the movie rental is a giant. It's making a comeback. I hope they're not just little kiosk things like Redbox, but they might be, unfortunately. I'll still be okay with that too. Get some memorabilia, get some merch out of this thing. Make clothes, make hats, make mugs, sneakers out of this if you have to, Blockbuster. If you do come back for real, and this ain't no fucking joke. Because they're playing with my childhood nostalgia, teenage nostalgia. So it was like 24, 25 when this company died out because Netflix took over everything, and they ended up completely shitting a lot on media, which is in a bad way because a lot of the stuff they stand for I really completely against almost. So there's that, but let's move on. Business is quietly relaunching its own online presence. Little information this week. Its website currently features Blockbuster blue and yellow logo, with the text of the logo reading that, quote, we are working on rewinding your movie, unquote. Those born in the era during the physical media remember says, be kind, rewind. Oh, God. That's going to make me cry so much. I keep hearing that, man. I'm on the verge of freaking tears, but in a good way, positive vibes. So it says, it's a website, currently features Blockbuster logo. Yeah, it already says, I wrote that already. I was reading about that already. Let's move on. Be kind, rewind phrase from the sticker. Blockbuster's VHS cassettes. The slogan reminded renters to be courteous to the next customer to rewinding the taste before returning them, or hit them with a fine. Hands of the 20th Century Fox chain has since been taken to Twitter wax nostalgia about its potential returning. It says, quote, Blockbuster's coming back, sign me up. You know, I feel you, buddy. Whoever you are, man, woman, child, sir, whoever you are. Feel you on the same damn level. Let's move on. Let's freaking go. That's highlighted 2023. It says, this is not a drill, exclaimed another. Alongside a screenshot of the new Blockbuster website, one fan proudly declared, quote, if Blockbuster ever made a comeback, I would happily cancel my Netflix subscription. You should just cancel it completely. Not even for political bullshit stuff reasons, but see that and how the video was at. Even if you had a few people that were doing bad deals of stuff, of narcotics and drugs and all that, and people that were kind of like crackheads and stuff like that you had to deal with sometimes, and some lower class poverty areas. So I used to see that a lot. That's the one thing that sucked about it, but that wasn't just for Blockbuster Video. That was for everywhere you want. But let's move on. So it's Blockbuster opened in a section. It was 1983. It's 1985, so like 4.5 years before I was born. Wow. With a selection of just 8,000 VHS videotapes. According to the Insider, the chain is exploded to 6,000 stores around the world in the late 90s. With the advent of streaming services like Netflix, however, unfortunately, Blockbuster's days were numbered. Unfortunately, let's continue forward. The company, incapable of completing its digital adversaries, played a lot of nostalgic 90s freaking music from Nintendo and Sony, so there's that. This is the right occasion to play this, but I don't want to keep losing my place in sentences where I'm losing on what I was talking about earlier, but there we go. Despite offering delivery service on Netflix and lost 75% of its market value between 2003 and 2005, according to Forbes. Blockbuster ultimately filed for bankruptcy in 2010. I thought it was 2013, not 2010. Damn. Motherfucker, but let's continue. The last Blockbuster store was located in Bend, Oregon. I thought it was in Alaska, not Oregon. It still operates and in 2020 became a limited time Airbnb For nostalgic millennials, that's my fucking generation, the business has ironically spawned content over the very platform that led to its demise. His quote, the last blockbuster in 2020 documentary and scripted title series Blockbuster both appeared on Netflix. Dish Network, the parent company for Blockbuster, did not immediately respond to Huffington Post, or HuffPost's request for comments. I thought it was more than that, but yeah, other than that, overall thoughts, views, and official opinions. I will say this, I really hope they bring all the VH stuff. Even Blu-ray DVD, that's when those first became a thing in the late 2000s. If they do end up bringing this back, I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, they're probably going to open up a whole bunch of other areas. I doubt if they actually did this, it's not just going to be a kiosk machine thing where you do it like you do a Redbox. It's going to be a small little robot machine thing that gives you the Blu-rays and a typical game you're going to rent for 2-3 days or 1 week. I don't know how their system's going to even work with that. Unless they copy what Amazon does at the Amazon stores, there's going to be no humans there at all, unless they're the freaking janitor that's there to clean it up. And even then, they might get replaced too, unfortunately, because this is the day of technological advancement we get to. A lot of people end up losing their fucking jobs. It's a bitch, honestly. And pretty soon, as scary as hell as it's going to be for me, I might scarily lose my job, God forbid. And working at the motel casino is not easy. But anyways, one of the last real quick thoughts, views, and opinions. I was going to make this under 7-8 minutes, almost at 12 minutes. It's going to be long. My first video I did earlier today, links down below. I'll say this, I really hope, I don't know if they're going to cater to this, because they're probably going to have to pan out more to Generation Z, aka Gen Z. One that's the TikTok / Discord, Twitch TV, freaking generation of that. I'm not saying all of you guys are freaking dumbass idiots, stupid shits. Some of you are, but the other you guys, you gotta have a brain and a cranium to fucking think for yourself. Not what government tells you to do. Most of you don't, thank God. And very few of you don't, I'm saying. So I'm not sure how that's going to work for them. It's not going to just be 30, 50 seconds and then that's it, or 10, 20 seconds. Not going to be the way TikTok is, because that screwed up a lot of people's attention span. That's why I rarely ever use it. Unless there's some real sexy, cute cosplay female chicks that are over 21, of course. Or if it's conspiracy or tinfoil hat stuff, I got to listen on there sometimes. As long as it's not the flat, you know what, the disc and the curvature water shit. I'm not even getting that. I don't know how they're going to try to bring this back slowly. I'm not going to connect with Walmart or Target or the Apple stores or Amazon or Microsoft or maybe 2 other companies like Best Buy might try to help them out. Or whatever else is out there. I don't know. Even McDonald's, I highly doubt it though, because they're a fast food chain. But, you know, they were around back in the day. Burger King, Wendy's. Whatever multi-million-dollar company industry helps them out, I hope they come back better than ever. Badassery than ever. I'd like to see old school, like, they're not going to be SNESs, obviously, because all those old school nostalgia games are all pretty much dead. It's very expensive on eBay or Amazon already. So they probably have modern day shit like Nintendo Switch or PS5 and what else? The Xbox Series X and S on there instead. And of course, like digital downloads and Blu-rays and all that shit. How that's going to work? Are you going to be able to rent that for 5-6 days? I have zero ideological ways or ideas of how they're going to do that. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'm out of here. Beautiful day to be alive. That's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Those are my boys and painters, as always. Talkers and money. I'll see you next. See you guys, Dave, and that wherever you're out there. Sitting with your guns. In video game industry news and manga switches, you drama news. Once in a while, Elon Musk news. And of course, reaction review segment stuff. And once in a while, celebrity gossip news. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace. I'm Mr. Alcohol. It's my super side. I'm taking either poison or the nanobots or the jab or hydrodose. I'm out of here. Later.